Is the Bermuda Triangle controlled by aliens, or is it a portal to another world? For decades, sailors have referred to it as the Devil's Triangle, a place where ships and aircrafts do not just get lost but completely disappear.
Now, the important question is, what is the truth? Is this really a mystery that science cannot explain? Or is it simply a misunderstood region of our planet? Namaskar, I am Mampi.
And I am Rishi. To understand this, let us go back to a real historical incident that happened on December 5th, 1945. 14 trained US Navy pilots took off for what was supposed to be a routine training mission. However, what happened next turned this region into one of the greatest mysteries in the world.
Flight 19 was a training mission conducted by the US Navy. It consisted of 5 aircraft and a number of 14 crew members. The objective of the mission was simple: follow a fixed route, perform a bombing exercise, and then return to the base.
Initially, everything went according to the plan. The weather was clear and the aircraft were flying in proper formation.
However, after approximately 2 hours into the flight, a serious problem occurred. The compasses of the aircraft stopped working.
It is important to note that this was not limited to a single aircraft. All 5 aircraft experienced compass failure. Even their backup compasses did not function properly. This created a major navigational problem.
At this point, the flight leader, Lieutenant Charles Taylor, tried to determine their location. Based on his understanding, he believed that they were flying over the Gulf of Mexico. Therefore, he instructed all the pilots to fly east in order to return to Florida.
However, some of the other pilots disagreed with this decision. They believed that they were already east of Florida and should instead fly west.
Now think about this situation carefully. Highly trained and experienced military pilots were unable to agree on their direction. It clearly indicates that something unusual was affecting their navigation systems.
Now, as the time passed, the condition became worse. The weather began to deteriorate, and as the sun set, darkness started to fall. The pilots became increasingly anxious and confused.
Their final recorded message was, "All planes close up tight. We will have to ditch unless landfall. When the first plane drops below 10 gallons, we all go down together." After this message, all communication was lost.
The aircraft disappeared completely. No wreckage was ever found and no bodies were recovered.
After losing contact with Flight 19, the US Navy immediately sent a rescue aircraft. This aircraft had 13 crew members on board and was tasked with locating Flight 19.
However, within a short period of time, this rescue aircraft also disappeared. As a result, within just few hours, a total of 27 trained personnel just vanished without any clear explanation.
The region where these incidents occurred lies between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. Because these 3 points form a triangular shape, this area came to be known as the Bermuda Triangle. Due to fear and mystery associated with it, it is also popularly referred to as the Devil's Triangle.
Now, this phenomenon is not limited to the modern times. In the year 1492, Christopher Columbus, during his voyage to the New World, reported that his compass behaved abnormally in this region. He also mentioned seeing a strange light falling into the ocean.
Over the years, several other incidents have been reported in this region. In 1918, a large Navy ship called the USS Cyclops disappeared with 306 people on board. No wreckage of this ship has ever been found.
In 1948, an aircraft named Star Tiger 3 disappeared without any distress signal. Similarly, another aircraft, the DC-3, vanished near its destination.
One of the most famous cases is that of the Mary Celeste. This ship was found completely intact with food still placed on the dining table. However, all the crew members were missing. To this day, there is no clear explanation for what happened to them.
In another interesting story, a pilot named Bruce Jernon reported that while flying over this region, he entered a tunnel-like cloud formation. Inside this cloud, visibility dropped significantly and all his instruments stopped functioning properly. He also experienced a strange distortion in time. However, when he exited the cloud, he realized that he had reached his destination in almost half the expected time. He covered a total distance of 400 kilometers in 47 minutes instead of 90 minutes.
Due to such mysterious incidents, many theories have been proposed. Some people believe that these disappearances are caused by aliens. Others suggest the involvement of sea monster or a lost underwater city like Atlantis. There are many theories that describe this region as a wormhole or a portal to another dimension or another world.
Let us now discuss some scientific explanations. One explanation is related to magnetic variation. The Earth has both magnetic and geographic north poles. In certain regions like Bermuda Triangle, this difference can create confusion in the navigation system.
Another explanation involves weather condition. This region is known for sudden storms and hurricanes, which can create dangerous situations for ships and aircraft.
There is also the methane gas theory. According to this, methane gas released from the ocean floor can reduce water density, causing ships to sink rapidly.
Additionally, satellite images have shown unusual hexagonal cloud formations in this region. These clouds can produce extremely strong winds, which can disrupt navigation and create hazardous conditions.
There is also a psychological factor involved. A concept known as Baader-Meinhof effect explains that once people become aware of something, they tend to notice it more frequently. This explains why incidents like Bermuda Triangle receive more attention while similar incidents in other parts of the world are often overlooked.
Despite its reputation, the Bermuda Triangle is one of the busiest routes in the world. Thousands of ships and aircraft pass through this region safely every day. Organizations such as NOAA and US Coast Guard have clearly stated that this area is not as dangerous as compared to other parts of the ocean.
So, what is the actual truth? There is no evidence to support the existence of supernatural forces in this region.
Most incidents can be explained by a combination of human error, harsh weather conditions, and navigational limitations.
In conclusion, the Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is not a place that defies science.
Rather, it is a region where natural factors and human limitations sometimes lead to unexpected incidents.
If you liked our video,
Follow and subscribe us for more interesting topics. Bye.